Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Money Grabs. Yes, this morning they started with a meeting with the government officials so that to deliberate about certain things in regards to disbursement. So that one is that. And now again, we have another video that is telling us that things are moving in the right direction. And although it is not something that we have not had before in the past, but it's still fresh. It's a new release, and it's still talking about disbursement is going to happen anytime first week of December, which is just few days away. And we hope that first week of December will not be on the weekend or a Thursday or Friday where they always hype us up, and at the end of the day they go back to sleep. So I will leave you with this voice note so that you can know what is being said about the disbursement for next week. And yes, it should be next week, hopper, as in first week of December. So if you are new to this channel, this is the Money Grabs. We give information per time. Subscribe to this channel, be part of it, so that when we post, you know what is happening in the grant ecosystem. Without delay, let's go to it.
As it is with us here, blessed be the name of the Lord. Hallelujah. My name is Pastor Jude Olusesan Omolaja. I'm coming your way today, Saturday, 29th of November 2025. For some times now, you will not have me send a voice note or message of whatever kind. Number one reason is that people like falsehood than the truth. And another thing is that some people will believe only that which they've made up their mind to believe. See, there's nothing you may tell them about the reality of grant. They will never believe. They are blindfolded to the truth. They are blindfolded to the reality. It is that which they've made up their mind to believe. That is what they believe. I sent the last note in which I stated that the stakeholders have been disbursed to, which is truth. Nothing but the truth. But what happened was that in reality, they were not authorized at that time to have access to the money, though the fund was already in their possession, but then they were not given the access into the money. So that is why some are saying that there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that and all that. So we kept quiet because the noise, the confusion and all that, was not part of our nature. We just kept looking. We know the truth, and we believe that we have the spirit of truth in us. But as it is now, nobody can say or defend the fact that stakeholders have not received money. We are not talking about that. That area has been settled. But where I'm going to is why disbursement is not going to happen as it was initially agreed upon. Why disbursement is not taking place this weekend, and of course this month. We have just a day left in this month of November, and their promise was that this month of November will never elapse before everybody gets that which he subscribed to. Well, we are aware in some way the reason for this delay, and to some of us who are ignorant of the situation, let me just put it clear and clean. It is your politicians that came up with their gimmicks again. And don't forget, these people are the ones that actually brought us to the brinks we are today, because they've, employed so many means, so many tactics to make sure that disbursement process is being frustrated at every stage. So they were the one who were to be held responsible and accountable for this delay. Once again, just as we were told that some of them, I think 2 of them or thereabout, fail to submit their traveling documents when they quite understand the implications. So at the end of the day, they unwillingly, or let me put it that way, forcefully return from their trip according to them, and they did what was expected of them. But by the time they came back and submitted the documents as required of them, disbursement could not embark on it. Yes, so due to some constraints, so they couldn't embark on it again. So they decided to use the period between now and this weekend, between that time and this weekend, to rest, rewind, and refresh themselves. Meanwhile, disbursement originally supposed to have kick-started from 24th of this month, last Monday. That was the time schedule. But you can imagine, a whole week gone and wasted just because of the evil-minded people among the stakeholders. And of course, disbursement could have been proceeded upon as they initially planned, but they consider the fate of hundreds of thousands beneficiaries, whose destinies and hope were hanged in the balance through these people. If not because of that consideration, of course, the people in authority could have just ignored them and carry out the disbursement process as planned. But because of the beneficiaries, because of the subscribers, that is just the reason why they give them the opportunity, to mess around as it happened to be. So, but as it is now, let's just hope for the best. The new week is here with us. So I'm sending this voice note just to let you know that nothing has gone wrong. Nothing has gone wrong. But the delay is still the handiwork and the gimmicks of your politicians. So it's not new. So we are not surprised seeing things like this from them. It is a pattern. So it's only that they came up in another version this time around. But we bless the name of the Lord. Everything is settled. Everything is set. So let's keep calm, please, and keep hope alive. We are there already. That is all I can tell you. We are there already. So they said first week of December, which is already with us here, we are going to celebrate and give thanks to God as we have been hoping for. So that is all that we have to say for now.
Thank you for that piece of information. It is encouraging and it is well detailed and structured. And I believe it is loud and clear. Everybody can understand it. One way or the other, you blame the government, you blame the stakeholders. But he confirmed they have received money. Apostle Ken said he has not, and we believe maybe it's an NGO. It's not a grant. It's the grant handler. It's not what they call it, stakeholder. I don't know, but I don't want to pick him out because we still have some people that stay silent. Theobald has been silent for some time now, and the rest. So let's just hope that, okay, he said they have received money, they are just waiting for a few things to make the necessary happen. At the same time, he said the people that caused the delay. And what I just don't understand is if they are waiting for some people to submit their data before disbursement, what if these people have been paid, like he said that they have been paid, they are only waiting for one thing. So what happened if they refuse to drop their passport and already the money is with them? You block the money, it will affect the people under them. And that was why they have been given some grace to make it happen. And he stated that it has happened. But my concern again is the people in charge. Why are they choosing this particular time to rest and wait till next week? Because if everything is set, once you have that clearance, do it immediately, no delay. Because when you delay, some of these evil forces will start as in thinking of another plan again. You don't give them chance. Like, if immediately you have a green light, you disburse immediately so that they cannot change their mind for any reason at all. Because once money start moving, what can they say to stop it again? Even so, but if you give them time again, it might reach Sunday now or Monday morning, they will just call them for another meeting and start giving them another story that does not make sense at all. Well, let's keep it to that. Next week is just around the corner. So this is the Money Grabs. Subscribe to this channel, be part of it. You don't only hear the voice notes, you hear our analysis and discussion. And our comment section is always busy. People rub their minds together, people share idea, people share opinion, so we can still learn from it. So make sure you read comments, you drop your comments so that we can address it and we can learn from one another. Thank you, and see you in our next post.